Just a quick question. How much training do you have that you do just solely training on your own? So obviously you train together with friends, but what percentage do you have individually? What percentage do you have where you just train by yourself and there's no one there?
I will try to answer this one. Again, there's no fixed rules. Nothing is fixed, and you always evolve and adapt. So.
Are you training more on your own now, or are you finding you're training more on your own now, or more with friends?
It depends. There's a lot of good things with training with friends, and also sometimes you have some personal stuff that you have to work on, and it's only down to you. And maybe it's good to train on your own as well sometimes. And again, I won't say there's any fixed rules about that. It's really up to everyone, and depending how you sing and at what period of your life you are.
As an example.
Yeah.
As an example of how much.
It always varies. We always adapt ourselves, and I can't say okay. I train from every day from 8 to 2 p.m. every day, and since where I started, I'm really flexible. I'm always in movement, follow the rhythm of life, and try to adapt.
One quick more question. I'm just curious, just from my own perspective, because I know that it's affected me. It was just how parkour and the amount of training involved, how that has affected your relationships with family and friends that don't train.
I didn't get. Sorry.
Obviously, you're training with a lot of friends, but how has that affected? Like for me, and my family really do not like the fact that I train parkour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, and friends that I don't train with, just friends from school and friends from the past, have a hard time understanding what I do. Just wondering how that has affected your life. Your lives?
Not really. I really understand that we all have different ways, different decisions, different life paths, and I really appreciate that and understand that. I'm really okay with that. I have no problem, and I'm happy to have found another family through training and through this practicing. So as long as anyone is happy with his choice in his life, that's fine.
Hey John, say again the question. The one you just said. Oh, with my friends. Oh. I mean, it remained the same. I just had new friends. It doesn't mean that because I do parkour, I don't have any friends out of parkour. I just had more friends. Yeah.
Do you not find it easier to connect with somebody who does parkour than somebody who doesn't? Because it's such a big part of you that maybe people don't quite understand who you are if they don't practice parkour themselves.
No. I mean, that's what I say. I'm not only. I talk for me. I'm just not only a parkour man. I have so many things I do, and parkour is more. Yeah, I mean, I'm a parkour man if I talk in my mind. But I can talk to anybody. Obviously, you have good chances to meet practitioners. Because we like being in communities, we like training with each other. So yeah, you have good chances to meet practitioners, but you can discuss with anybody in the street, just a smile, anything.
It's me. Hi. Yeah.
No.
I just wanted to ask. A lot of us have been to see Hnautra at the hospital. Certainly for me, I think it brings home that sort of any level of practitioner can get really seriously hurt. I was wondering if being sort of really faced up to that and having to go and see someone to support them who's had an accident, I wonder if it's made you think about the way that you train, or has it affected anything to do with the way that you train for yourself? Has it made you think about the risk? in a different way or anything like that?
Okay, I will answer that and I will let the others ask. This was a good question regarding Naoki and what happened to him. First of all, he made me realize my responsibility somehow, even if I wasn't there. Because I think because we are more experienced, I think we have to be careful about what we show and to who we show. Because if you don't take the time to explain people or take care of the people you show things, it might have a danger behind, and people won't be aware of the danger, and then there's a risk. So that was the first thing, feeling responsible regarding the practicing and my experience towards the others and the younger. And also it reminds me that because we train every day, sometimes we forget. We are so confident, it's so part of our life every day. It reminds me that danger is everywhere, and as soon as it starts being high and there's a danger, stay focused all the time. It reminds me that you're never safe to do a mistake. So the fact that we train every day gives us a confidence, but this confidence can be a danger as well if you're overconfident or you're not aware of the danger and what's surrounding you all the time. That's for me. And
Yes, when Naoki had his accident, he was not actually in a training session. He was just in the park and had the accident. And so, in a way, at first I thought, well, even if he was climbing a tree, the branch broke and he fell, it's not a parkour accident because he was not training parkour. But I thought about it and I realized the reason why we train parkour, we always try to adapt to anything. We train in the rain, we train in the snow, we train even if walls are covered in ice, we train in the night. In every situation, even when we're tired and thirsty, hungry, whatever. And so it doesn't matter if it was not a training session, it was still a mistake that any of us could have made, but that we shouldn't be making. Because we train exactly for this, to be ready for absolutely anything. And so it made me think a lot about this, and I think that I reflected a lot about this, and I know yes, I think, as I said, I just thought about it a lot, and I think it's very important to realize that all the time you have to be focused on what you do, no matter if you're training or not, because that's exactly the whole point of parkour. If we didn't do this, we'd be training indoors all the time in safe environments, or we train outside like this, so that's the whole point. So accidents like this should not happen. They happen, but we should be training more in order to avoid them.
I just wanted to add one thing regarding Naoki. The thing which moved me the most and gave me a lot of hope is to see how much love people are ready to give to somebody and how tight we can be together. Some people don't know Naoki at all, and so many people are already here to support him, and it gave me a lot of hope to see this. All this love for one guy, for everybody, for our community, and I was very happy for this.
No. Just finish with the next question. I'm sorry. I'm older.
It's by the way. Naoki is just a confirmation for all. Naoki, it's a discovery. You can't change when you live now, but it's very hard to change for tomorrow. I don't know if you understand, but I try to. Ce que je veux dire, tout simplement, c'est que Naoki, non, là, ça a juste confirmé. Son nom, ok. Ça a juste confirmé que l'idée que nous sommes concernés et qu'il est très important de regarder autour de soi et de regarder en soi pour pouvoir grandir dans les meilleures des conditions. Et c'est pour ça que je remercie Parkour Génération comme Generations et tous les genres de pratiques qui sont faits dans les bonnes conditions. Et c'est très important. Pour moi, ça confirme qu'il faut donner des cours, ça confirme qu'on doit mettre en sécurité, et ça confirme qu'on doit faire un travail et qu'eux aussi ils ont fait un, s'ils comprennent notre pratique au travail, qui est très important, qui va dans le sens où il faut faire attention les uns les autres.
So it confirmed the fact that we're all concerned. For him, it really confirmed this, that we're all concerned, and it confirmed the fact that we need to work on the teaching aspect in order to present something safe for the people who want to learn. And yeah, being careful really all the time. And for me, it was basically confirmation of all of this. And sometimes it's a tough way to learn. It happened, but I think it will somehow bring a lot to all of us and the community, and a better understanding and awareness of what we do.
Okay, the next question is that a lot of you travel internationally around the world teaching lots of practitioners. Some are very new and some of them come to you with their existing ideas. And when I've been with you on trips, I can see that how other people are training and their approach to things are very different and very removed from how it started for all of you. So the question is kind of to each of you, what is the main concern with what you see, and what is your message really to those people if you are concerned? Does that make sense? I know the answers. James.
I think we have the responsibility to the men to practice the exemplary, follow the good example. The good example, not the good example. You practice for the good reason, you practice good. To protect your spirit and your heart. After obligation, the good teacher for protect your body. You understand? For me, I think good follow millionaire. I'm sorry, for me is that. Because it's a good man. For me, just a body, good spirit, good health, and all good. It's not that. Obligation, it's obligation, it's a quand tu es intelligent, when you're smart, you know why you are good. Why you are good. no for the money, no good money. Dangerous for your life, for your body and for yourself. Because the money break, finish, dead. You buy, finish, what the money? It's not good idea to follow the money. The movie, it's the money. Dangerous, the movie. That's because just a one job. Maybe you are dead because you're one life. So to it, its obligations are used to follow the good idea. And the exemplary are in job. Why you practice? For protect more. After you can win money, work, brother, family, or not before for me.
Can you ask that to Williams as well? The same.
Si je parle en français, ça va.
Ouais.
Moi j'ai une question. First of all, he was surprised by the way it evolved and grew. Je savais qu'en fait ça allait parler aux gens, mais je pensais pas que ça allait avancer aussi vite. He knew that he was going to touch people, a lot of people, but he didn't know that he was going to grow so fast. Et puis j'étais vachement surpris de voir, moi par exemple ça fait 18 ans en fait que là je m'entraîne, et puis il m'a fait vachement du temps pour arriver à un haut niveau. Et puis je vais des gens pratiquer en un an, et puis bouger comme si ça fait 10 ans qu'il bougeait en fait. For him, he's been training for 18 years now, and it's been a long journey to get to the level where he is today. And he noticed that the new generation, it's the level they get when you see someone moving now. It's like he's been training for 10 years, but he hasn't. That's the effect it has on him.
Et ça, en fait, ça m'a fait aussi, ça m'a fait très peur, parce que je me suis dit, en fait, tous les gens se sont concentrés sur le physique et qui prenaient pas le temps de comprendre, en fait.
So that scared him a bit in the way that it means that all this part of evolution, these people were focused on the performance aspect, just the physical aspect, the performance, and it scared him a bit.
À chaque fois que je rencontre des gens, j'apprends des nouvelles techniques, tout le temps, physique. Et quand je leur pose des questions, pourquoi tu fais ça, j'ai aucune réponse.
So when he meets new people, he sees amazing levels in talent, performance, and new techniques all the time. But again, when he asks the reasons and the motivations, what's behind the journey and the physicality of it, there's no clear answers about that.
Et puis souvent, j'en pose ces questions-là parce que ces questions-là, elles sont presque inévitables en fait. En fait, c'est souvent la question, ces questions-là de savoir pourquoi j'ai fait ça. Elle revient, c'est quand tu tords la cheville, quand tu colles contre un mur, ou quand tu t'es fracassé le crâne.
So he said the why kind of question is
Unavoidable.
unavoidable, and it always come back somehow when you twist a knuckle, when you damage your knee, you hurt a bar already. It's always good to know and understand what's the reason behind that. So it's an unavoidable question.
Je dis toujours, pense si ça vaut le coup en fait, par rapport à ton corps.
Yeah, so ask yourself if it's worth it first.
Si ta motivation vaut le coup que tu risques ta vie comme ça.
If your motivation is worth the fact that you're going to risk your life.
Si tu penses que c'est justifié, ok, tu le fais.
If you think that's justified, then do it.
Sinon peut-être que tu peux trouver un autre moyen beaucoup plus sûr.
Or maybe you could find another way which would be safer, much safer.
Parce que nous on a fait, tous on a vu sur les immeubles, tous les sauts extrêmes, c'est venu parce que nous-mêmes on était extrêmes, à notre époque, à notre façon de penser en fait.
Because the jump they did at the beginning, all the big jumps, big drops, they came because they were extreme themselves. They were extreme guys with extreme kind of way of thinking.
Mais moi je pense vraiment que quand on veut trouver un équilibre en fait pour soi-même, il y a d'autres chemins beaucoup plus sûrs, moins risqués.
But he said that if you want to find harmony and kind of balanced way, there's a safer way to reach that state.
Et puis l'une des bases, l'une des choses les plus importantes dans la pratique, c'est l'imagination.
And one of the most important things in the practicing is the imagination.
Si tu veux voler dans les airs, tu peux penser que tu es dans ton lit, dans ton matelas, et puis tu voles.
Yeah, if you want to fly there, you can lay on your bed and close your eyes and play with your imagination and dream that you're flying. You don't have to risk your life for that.
Voilà. Assis dans une chaise et puis être l'homme le plus rapide du monde aussi. Quoi.
You could be in a chair and be the fastest man in the world, just with your imagination.
Juste imaginer, voilà. C'est vachement
Very important.
C'est pas vraiment rêver que je dis, c'est pas être tête en l'air, mais que de savoir que la vie en fait, elle nous offre beaucoup plus de choses que nous on pense.
It's not about being, like when you say about dreaming and imagination, it's not about being a kind of crazy guy, you know. It's just understand that there's more in life. Life can bring much more than we think.
Parce que nous c'est venu comme ça en fait. En fait c'est parti, comment dire, entre guillemets, d'un saut trottoir d'une barre et nous on s'est dit, avec ça on va voler dans les airs.
So for them it started with a jump over a rail or a wall, and from there they started thinking that, yeah, maybe we could fly.
Ça je dis ça c'est plus pour les gens qui sont blessés, un peu comme Hnautra qui est arrivé et tout, et qu'en fait même si on peut pas bouger physiquement, c'est pas très grave en fait. C'est du moment que tu peux encore penser, que tu peux encore avoir une réflexion, que tu peux encore te dire ça c'est bien, ça c'est pas bien, ça c'est plus important. Que ça en fait ça fonctionne.
So what he's saying is that when, for example, Hnautra is injured, we all focus on the performance, and when we can't perform, we are sad, like this. I can't jump, so I'm sad. And what he wants to say is that there's much more again to get from life, and if you're strong and here with your imagination, you won't be stopped just because you're injured or because you can't move physically. Voilà. Thank you.